Ellen. A little rusty. I ain't used it in a minute. That's why I don't use it. Very dangerous. So I started doing this stuff again a couple years back. So I was like, man, I taught myself how to do this. I just kind of thought it would be a waste to not use it. Started doing it. First problem was trying to find a place. So then I started finding places. They're everywhere. People don't really like nature nowadays, so it kind of makes it easy. Then I started thinking, alright, I want to do it more. I ain't got time. But then I had to figure out how I was going to make time. And the answer was the law of subtraction. And I said, well, shit, I got to take some stuff out. So I don't really watch TV like that anymore. If you're wondering how I be having all the time to do this, I don't. I just don't I don't watch TV. I don't binge watch anything. I barely keep up with the shows I love. And that's okay with me, because they're still going to be there in the future. You know, old people can watch TV. Old people can't do what I'm doing right now, so I got time for that, right? And, you know, my life seems to be okay without watching stuff, so if not better, actually, to be honest. So yeah, I stopped watching TV. I don't watch Stranger Things. I don't binge watch anything. I barely keep up, as I said, with the shows that I started. And that really was my New Year's resolution, to like not really start anything new. So everything that I do watch is just a continuance of something I've already been watching, like it's a new season of it. And I kind of just stick to like one episode and keep it pushing. I'm also in school right now. I also work. I'm also a father. I'm a friend. I'm a son. I'm an artist. Well, obviously I'm a martial artist, but I do music too with friends, and we're pretty serious about it. So that takes time, and I just find time. And the only way to find time is to not be lazy and not waste time. I don't really sit around. Even on my off days, I kind of move like I got something to do. So, and like I'm behind. I move like I'm behind. Like, oh shit, I'm always late. Not necessarily thinking that way, but I do it nonetheless. Started staying consistent with a calendar, writing stuff down. Get a calendar. Start writing down what you do a day. I bet you'll stop being lazy. Because you'll be like, man, I ain't do nothing today. I ain't get nothing accomplished. All I did was go to work. And work ain't nothing unless you building your own business. So, that's that. Well, I'm going to get back to it. Just wanted to give y'all a little perspective on why I do what I do and how I do it. Oh, I didn't bring my heavies. I have these nunchucks. I also have, these are like this showcase, performance, whatever. I mean, if I hit you hard enough, they'll definitely hurt. I could definitely do damage, but they're for practice. I got some very heavy ones that, they heavy and they hurt. But when in doubt, still make a way. Doors ain't open, kick them open or go through the window, right? For all the people that are like, have you hit yourself with those? Yeah, a couple of times, but not really. And it's crazy how people are more concerned about hitting themselves with a weapon that they know is a weapon. Yet people go play football and get brain damage every day. And there's like actual statistics behind that, so I don't know. What's up with that? To each your own. These used to be nunchucks, but I used them too much. The chain broke, so now I just use it as a staff. Breaks apart. Used to be nunchucks. Chain snap. So there we go. Started using this more, just because I don't like to waste things, so I started using this more. And by using this, I said, you know, let's do more weapons. Let's pick something else up. Definitely helped with my finger dexterity, grip. I'm left-handed, so it helps me use my right hand a lot more, which is dope. And then I got started with this because this was cool, like really cool, and I was like, let's go to this next. And I come to find out that I think nunchucks are probably like one of the hardest ones. Not really sure on that. Everybody has a viewpoint, so I could be right, I could be wrong, but either way, I'm done yapping. If you like what you see, or if you have any questions about health, nutrition, how-tos, I also work out a lot. Do calisthenics, powerlifting, all types of stuff. Yoga, big on yoga. Yoga's dope. Everyone can do yoga. I really suggest it to everybody. If you don't know how to breathe, life gets a little stressful. So, follow me on Cool Chucks on YouTube. KOOLCHUCKS. All one word on YouTube. Thanks for the love. Oh, I don't think it's necessary. Don't play with axes, and if you do, like, keep them on the sheath. I don't know. Helen's really dull, and I'm like really aware of her, so I don't really think about it much. But yeah, don't play with axes at home. Not safe. Not safe at all. And that's why I'm not at home. I'm outside. So to each their own. everything I'm doing improves your hand-eye coordination, muscle memory, focus, spatial awareness. So yeah, I feel like you're always bumping into stuff. I don't know. Pick up something. I self-taught myself with the nunchucks via using a keychain lanyard. So that's my gym. It's my little gym I'm gonna leave you with. You can do that cylindrical motion with pretty much anything. Don't be scared to fail. If you were wondering why I don't have shoes on, because that probably is a thing, it's not against the law. It's called grounding. Your feet love it. As they say, touch some grass, kids. That is called dynamic stretching. Stretching for a long time before a workout is actually not good. So you do short, quick movements that kind of mimic what you're going to do. It's called dynamic stretching. When you stretch for a long time, that's called static stretching, which is only good for like recovery and for overall well-being. That's about 4 drops. That's like 4 flips. There we go. Also self-taught on the flips. Funny story, not gonna tell you. But yeah, flip for failure. act of bouncing. It's really good. Jumping rope is better than running for your body. So the act of bouncing helps the lymphatic system. What's the lymphatic system? It's basically your sewage system for the body. All your mucus and all that stuff. It helps it get out. But sadly, the only way you could get it out is if you bounce kinetic energy, or if you get a deep tissue massage, a lymphatic massage. So, and who got the money for that, right? Bouncing's free. Well, never done this before. Didn't even think that was a thing. I thought it wasn't gonna work. Whew. Oh yeah, that was cool. All right. And a done dirt cheap. I don't know how much of a workout this looks like. Not sure how much of a workout this looks like, but forearms and hands, whoo, it's a killer. And I don't know if you know, but that's what makes us important as humans. Our hands, forearms, I guess our brain, but not really. We're not even the smartest out here. But yeah, it's hands. Get them strong. The hands go and the hips go. Soon enough, you'll be done. You break your hip, you get carpal tunnel syndrome, life starts becoming really difficult. So, yeah, it's cool to have nice legs and big chest, big biceps. But in all actuality, grip strength, very important. Go. Not sure how long this video is, but that's long enough. Have a blessed day. Stay grateful. Be so black. Be so out. You did.